All right, we're going to take some time to go into your monthly section and how you can get the most out of this to improve your productivity and happiness. So, of course, write down your month. And then the focus is going to be something that you're really wanting to prioritize this month. So you choose a different one every month so that you kind of have like a theme for the month. And that could be like, if it's in work, maybe you're trying to fundraising and that's like your priority. But maybe it's something personal and you're like working on humor, or maybe you're working on your creativity, or maybe you're working on like spending time with kids and like your kids are your focus. But choosing a theme for the month is a really cool habit to get into, because if you do that 12 times, those 12 areas of your life are now vastly improved by the end of the year. Daily habit, of course, pretty self-explanatory, something you're going to do every day. And we've got these little H boxes on each day that you can check off every time you do your daily habit. This is kind of that Seinfeld don't break the chain type of thing. If you haven't heard of it, you can Google it. But essentially, you just want to keep the chain going every single day. You don't want to miss a day. Keep that things going. And then, of course, this section here, you fill in the dates of the month, and then you can put in like the big events and have a big calendar overview look. Then, of course, we've got the notes section here where you can write down on a weekly basis anything that comes up. Maybe it's your projects that you're working on. You can kind of create like a roadmap of what tasks you're going to be working on and put those in your weekly notes section. But otherwise, we got your planning section here. So at the beginning of the month, you want to go into what are your top 3 goals that you're looking to hit this month. And so the system is broken down in that you're going to be using your top goals, and then in the weekly section, you break those down into your projects and your subtasks. And then on the weekly spread, you're going to be putting your top 3 priorities each day. That's where they ultimately go as well. So the system kind of works from like the monthly section to the weekly section to the daily section. They all work really well together. The reason why is the research shows that having something that's intrinsically motivating to you about why you're going to doing something is going to make you a lot more likely to follow through and actually get that thing done. So if we have just goals for the sake of goals, we might not feel that motivated to do it. And when things get harder, we're feeling challenged, we're not going to have the motivation to pull through and do it. So come here, remind yourself of your why or why you're doing it, and that'll help you get motivated and actually get that shit done. Distractions to avoid. A big part of productivity is avoiding the things that are going to suck up your time. So if you find that last week you were spending a lot of time on your phone or social media or watching TV, look for the areas that are distractions and then figure out a plan on how you can avoid them and then put that here. Then we've got your review section. So we're going to go at the end of the month. What are the 3 things that went really well this month? The big things. What were your big wins? And that could be hitting all 3 goals, or it could be something else. But look at the big wins. Take the time to really appreciate those. When were you at your best? This is kind of a cool section to just think about, like, all right, what were the days where I really crushed it? And then you can start to look at, like, what was different those days? Did I have a different breakfast? Did I exercise that morning? Did I meditate? What were the small things that led to that? And then you can go into your insights gain section. And insights gain can be like those insights about when you were at your best, or they could be just like general insights like this month was really challenging and I learned a lot about who I am and how I react in the face of adversity or whatever. But you just want to fill in this section with any kind of insights gained, and this can be a cool little treasure trove of insights that you get over time. So as your planners start to pile up, you can go back and scroll through those and be like, oh yeah, that was a really good reminder that I needed. So there's your monthly section. And that's it. Thank you so much for watching. And hey, if you're getting some value out of using your Panda Planner, if you could do me a favor and just share it with a friend, it would mean a lot to me. Not like actually give them the planner, but maybe just share the message with them that you're using this product and you're enjoying it. Our goal is to help as many people as possible with our scientifically designed tools and strategies. So the more that we can spread the word, the better. We're a really small company, so trying to compete with the other planner, the big boys in the industry is not always easy. So we really rely on word of mouth and people like you to help us spread the word. So I'd appreciate it, and thanks so much. Talk to you soon.